I'm very excited to have my next guest join us. She's a very talented singer and songwriter who just performed a few songs for us. It is Hunter Daly.
Yeah, that's me.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good.
Thanks so much for joining me and spending some time.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, people don't know there's a dog running around here and things,
mean,
and
yeah.
so there's a
very cute dog.
There's dog hair all over us.
I know. I'm swamped in dog hair, but it's good.
But you're vibing. You're chill.
I'm happy. Yeah.
And it's very reflective of where you're at in your music and things like that, which I want to talk about. But I just want to say there's quite a dichotomy between Die in LA, the name of your debut EP, versus Hunter Daly, the person.
Yeah, I think
you come across as very chill.
I think I am chill, and I'm like a Pisces, so I think that we're emotional. So I have both sides to me. Like I think in my quiet time, I have more like reflective moments where maybe like something like Die in LA could come out of me because, yeah, like I think Die in LA is like a very good little like tray of like my experience being born and raised in LA and like what that's been like for me and like my point of view on it all. But then also, yeah, I come here and now I have my cowboy boots on and I like played some fun songs. So.
I'm not all into the astrology thing, so please update me or school me on the Pisces
I'm not
characteristics.
That great on everybody else, but for me, we're dreamers. Pisces are dreamers. We're go with the flow in a lot of ways. We are creative and emotional.
The only thing I know about Pisces is Spicy Pisces. From Olivia Rodrigo.
Oh, right.
And so,
yes,
this is spice.
Yeah. No.
Is there spice in Hunter Daly?
I mean, yeah. If you make me have spice, I'll have spice. But actually, I think I have a hard time accessing that part of me, and it's something I'm working on because I think as a kid I was more of a people pleaser. Wanted just peace, so I didn't always say like exactly how I felt or like share my feelings. So now I'm learning that it's okay for me to have my set my boundaries and basically just like assert myself when needed, and it's okay for me to like have to maybe not be the sweetest little angel like I always am. When certain times call for it.
Yeah. Do you think that was part of your upbringing and the parental units trying to keep you in line? Yes.
My mom is also like a little bit like people pleasery. I don't know, my story is interesting, but my dad is 15 years sober, but he wasn't always sober, and so when he wasn't, I feel like I might have developed some characteristics of like wanting to just make everything nice when he was around, because I didn't want to upset him, or if he was like grumpy about something, I'd be like, oh, it's fine, but no, everything's good.
Yeah.
So maybe that's kind of where some of that stemmed from, but yeah.
You have siblings?
I do. I have a sister, Tyson. She is a skincare guru.
Oh, so that's why you're glowing right now.
That is why I'm glowing. Yeah, she's taught me all her little
I need some tricks
secrets
to hide some of these little imperfections.
No.
Big imperfections.
You look fabulous.
This mug.
But
is she younger or older?
She's younger. We actually used to do music together. We were in a band in the pandemic. And then right before we were going to start putting music out, she was like, this isn't for me anymore. And it was heartbreaking and awful. And it had taken up so much time in my life that I was like not happy about letting it go. But when I did, I was like, oh my God, this is so cool. I can like express myself now as Hunter. And like, I was always compromising my ideas and things. And now I can just like, tell my story. And so it's been really exciting and fun and freeing. And now she's doing her thing too, and like has a product that she like made called Thai Balm. And it's like a body butter thing. And you lather it on and you like are like, you're like shining like a baby seal. I guess that's not maybe.
Seals are very shiny.
They're shiny, right?
Yeah.
Or dolphins? One of them are shiny.
A lot of those marine animals are shiny.
They're shiny, yeah. So I think, she's really into her skincare, and I'm learning some things, hyaluronic acid, vitamin C.
You are a Pisces, aren't you?
I am.
Because they're fish.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm a water child for sure.
Do you partake in the beach and swim and surf and all those things around here?
I love swimming. I love the ocean. It might want to kill me, but it's okay. I forgive it for wanting to kill me. And so I don't go that far when I'm in the ocean, but I love, I think I'm never more happy than when
What are you doing in the water where it's attempting to kill you?
The tide just like knows when I'm in the water, and then it'll come and have the biggest set of the day when I'm in the water, and so then I'll almost drown like pretty much every time I go in the ocean.
But yeah, you haven't learned your lesson. You will still keep going.
Because I'm like, well, I want to be friends with the ocean, so I'm gonna continue to test my limits until one day maybe.
You're really taking this astrology stuff seriously here. Like, I'm a Pisces.
No, I'm just a girl born and raised in LA, so I love the beach.
Clearly.
It's my thing.
Clearly.
Yeah.
With being born and raised in LA, there's this perception that kids are always striving to be in the spotlight and do those type of things or be part of that Hollywood thing. Did you ever think that, like, no, I just want to be a finance banker or something like that?
Well, no. I am more so drawn to like just like arts in general. It wasn't really about like, oh, I want to be famous or like I want to be a star or whatever the hell that means. It was more just like I love music and I love acting and I was around it so much. My mom is a very talented lady. She's a voiceover actress, but she's also an actress and a singer, and I grew up watching her perform and do movies and TV, and I just grew up like admiring my mother. I think she's like one of my bigger inspirations, and I think that I don't know. I think that some of my love for arts probably came from watching her like just dive into all of her passions all the time. And like I was in performing arts schools and I went to music things, and I just think I liked being surrounded by talented people and art in general. But I definitely wasn't I think if I was smart, I probably wouldn't do music. I would do like, I would be like some kind of, maybe I'd be like a real estate agent. I don't care about real estate at all.
Real estate agent? That's not even close to Hollywood.
I'm thinking about it. No, it kind of is, but I'm just trying to think like, where is somewhere you make money? I don't know, but.
Real estate.
Real estate, yeah. Maybe if I was smart, I would do real estate.
You know, I was just thinking about it. Real estate in Hollywood, LA, Southern California is a smart thing, because you could be like, hey, this was Arnold Schwarzenegger's house. Or
and it's still a hard job. Like I have friends who are real estate agents, and they're like, they sell big houses, but it's still like, if the market's no good, or if like, people aren't wanting to buy, then you don't have the right connections, it can also be really hard too. I think life is a lot about who you know. And I'm lucky I have really amazing, sweet people in my life, so that's good.
You have an eye for the interior design and things?
No.
Oh my God, you'd be a terrible real estate agent then.
I'd be awful. No, I have my best friend's in interior design, so if I need help with anything like that, I'll call her and be like, Maya, I need help.
You know the right people.
Yeah.
That's important.
Knowing the right people and knowing when, like, oh, like I need someone who's good at this, and then you like, knowing how to delegate, I guess, when you need help. I think that's a really good skill. I don't know if I've mastered that yet, but.
I've never read it, but perhaps maybe a reading of that Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
Oh, I've never read it.
See, he always picked, what's his name, Robert Kiyosaki? He always says that I was a C student and I always surrounded myself with A students. And basically maneuvered through life and like his wealth that way. But you know, even just without wealth or what have you, just in life in general, surround yourself with people that are smarter than you to help get you to where you want to go.
Exactly. Right? Yeah. If you surround yourself with the smartest people, then you will probably end up in a good spot. Yeah,
as long as they don't compromise you, especially with music. And your music is certainly heartfelt, I feel.
Thank you.
And you and I off camera were talking about how your debut EP was produced, and you really had a strong person behind you in Jenna Andrews, which is not a well-known name to the common person, right?
But she's had a hand in so many different musical projects and things. Like some of my favorites. I mean, she's done so many good things. Like she did the Super Lonely by Beanie, and she did Butter by BTS, but then she also worked with like Noah Cyrus and Lennon Stella, and those are two artists that I like really admire and I think are so talented and just like in my like world of where I would like to be dabbling. So I was really lucky to have her be my executive producer on my last project, and just like I learned so much about like vocal production and the harmonies, and she's a boss lady, so I'm really lucky to have her in my life, and we talk all the time, so.
Girlfriend is really resonating.
Yeah. I love
and
it.
the new song California Poppies is just so bright and positive.
Thank you.
And references the butterflies and things, and I can't help but notice the butterfly necklace you have on.
Yes, I love butterflies. I feel like I was in my caterpillar phase for a long time. I think
we all were in the last 4 years.
Oh, that's true. That's true. But I feel like I'm finally like blossoming a little bit. I consider myself a late bloomer, so but I feel really good about this year and just like about the music that's coming out and like the person I'm becoming, and I'm learning every day. But yeah, I feel
That's
pretty
awesome.
good.
That's awesome. That's what life is all about. It doesn't matter. There's no end goal of like, okay, by the time you're 25, you should be this, 30 this, and so forth.
And it's all screwy because you have these ideas of yourself as a kid, and you're like, I'm going to be have a family at this age or whatever, and then you get to that age, and you're like, not even close to ready for that.
Right. It's like that meme, parents at 30, me at 30.
Yeah, exactly. But I think we're in a different generation and a different time, and it's okay to be exactly where you are when you're there, I guess.
Yeah. Well, congrats and best of luck on the tour, and we look forward to the new music.
Thank you.
Great to meet you.
Yes, so nice to meet you, and thank you for having me. It's
Absolutely, it is.
Pleasure.
Hunter Daly, right here on B-Sides.